All right. Well, since we're on the topic of alleged homophobia, Boosie lashed out on Twitter at Lil Nas X after Nas X. I know we got a heat back in the news after he joked about on Instagram Live about coming out with a song with Boosie. Listen to what Boosie wrote to Nas X. Stop trolling me, F word, LOL. He continued with, if you commit suicide, you would do this world a huge favor. Nobody wants you here. Now, Nas X hasn't spoke on this situation yet, but his father posted an Instagram story that appears to be directed at Boosie. His post reads, how the hell are you a gangster rapper promoting drugs, gun violence, degrading women, and getting high every video, talking about you're for the kids? Man, sit your old man looking ass down. The game has passed you. Boosie responded to Lil Nas X's father's tweet and wrote, don't get mad at me because your son came out like that. LOL. I know it hurts. Now, look, I know we had to report on this guy several times and we're all exhausted with this. But what do you guys think about, how long this thing has been going on with Boosie and Lil Nas X? What do you think? Like, it's an ongoing, almost weekly thing at this point. Q, what do you think?
Here's the funny thing. Lil Nas X won. He won because what Boosie has done, he has become a parasite whose only means of survival is to suck the blood out of the host body that is fine. He and Lil Nas X now have a symbiotic relationship. Boosie's only relevance at this point has to do with his anti-gay rhetoric and his infatuation for Lil Nas X. Straight people hear me well. Lil Boosie likes dick. Okay.
Hey.
Lil Boosie likes dick.
Allegedly.
And he hates that part of himself. And that is why he hates it when he sees it in other people based on his upbringing. There is no reason why a heterosexual man who hates or disdains homosexuality so much is so preoccupied with this young boy. This is what true self-hate looks like. He hates Lil Nas because he hates that part of Lil Nas X that is in himself. I said it, I stand by it, and in the words of Sheree Whitfield, who gonna check me, boo?
Let me ask you this before we get to Al, and I want you to speak on this. What about this? We gotta pose this question. Lil Nas X is a troll, and he did, and this particular incident, he did call out and troll Boosie.
In response to the 37.943 interviews that he has unsolicitedly spoke about Lil Nas X.
All right, fair enough.
Let me share with you. There's so many layers to this. Number one, he did poke the bear this time. Number two, this is the most attention that Lil Boosie has gotten in the last 10 years. His music doesn't make the blogs, but his homophobic rhetoric makes the blog on a regular basis. So let's be clear, he knows what he's doing. We've been talking about him more in mainstream than he has sold in records. But this Q is something that we have to understand as the LGBTQTIA community. There is still a large portion of the population, and I'm going to say probably more than half in the African American community, that feels, thinks, and process things as it relates to Lil Nas the same way that Boosie does. And we have got to be aware of that. We've got to accept it if we're wanting to change it. So
I ain't here for you pandering to them trades. I'm just not. I am friends, and honestly, Al, no shade, you my brother. That mess coming out your mouth right now really feels like straight acceptance pandering. I am friends with so many straight men. You got straight brothers. I got straight brothers. My straight brothers, regardless of how they feel, they just when you not about something, you just don't care and you go on about your business. I don't care that he doesn't accept it, that he hates it. It's a lot of people that hate it. It's the preoccupation with it. Why are you so preoccupied? Of all the things you can do in your day, this is always at the forefront of your mind. Why?
Right. I'm not speaking on his preoccupation. What I'm speaking on is that there's still a large percentage of the population that sides with him and sees his point of view and feels the exact same way that he does.
They go to work They cook food for their kids. They take them to soccer practice. They pay their bills and make bank deposits through the ATM without uttering a word about the homosexual community, despite their feelings.
Let me read a couple comments. Sync 50 says, Boosie talks about Lil Nas X all the time and gets mad when he responds. Ryan Smith said, Boosie is playing up to his unintelligent fan base. And Regina M says, so we're going to act like Lil Nas X isn't starting mess. The whole situation is ridiculous. Everyone doesn't have to like you. They don't work together, so they don't have to be cordial. Okay. Oh, and also another comment. B said, what Little Boosie is doing is similar to what Lizzo does. Where's the talent? The distraction is real. Wow.